Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am finally storing my chapter 3 photo cards as well as some Blackpink photo cards just because I don't have a lot of chapter 3, so I decided to just put this in one video. Anyway, so for this round I pulled quite a variety of cards from all the albums that I got from K-Town For You, so that is really great. So the way I'm placing this is pretty much the same as chapter 2, but I did change it up a bit, so you guys will see that in a bit. So in here I printed the chapter 3 logo, the same as what I did with chapter 1 and 2. So as you guys can see, I ran out of ink while printing this, so I had to reprint that, but I'll think about that later. Anyways, like chapter 2, I am gonna be placing the first press set in a different page from the other ones just because there are 10 cards and there's only 9 sleeves. But I'm missing Junkyu and Yedam. I'm only missing their card for the first press, but they are on the way, so I'm just waiting for that. And yeah, I'll show you guys how I changed the arrangement for the by member section, but for now I'm just gonna store the first press first. And also something that I noticed about the first press for chapter 3 is the quality is not really good compared to chapter 1 and 2, because this one, if you look closely, for each member's card, they look a little blurry, and I feel like there's heavy filter in it, so I don't really like it compared to the other ones quality wise, but for how it looks like, I love this one. And I also really like how the photo cards for chapter 3 looks like. Out of everything, I feel like it's my favorite. Chapter 3 cards are my favorite. I know I said that my favorite is chapter 2, but then I think my current ranking right now is chapter 3 and then chapter 1 and then chapter 2. My least favorite is probably chapter 2, which is something that really unexpected since I really like how it looks like when it was first released, the chapter 2. But now I'm having second thoughts and Okay, now for the by member section, basically I placed the K-Town For You on top, and then the white version cards in the middle and the black version at the very bottom, and all of them are placed horizontal wise, if is that even how you describe it, but yeah, I place it like that just because it looks way better that way. Since most of the cards pretty much looks the same, I think it's better if they're not placed side by side, so I think that's the best solution for it. And I did this method with my chapter 2 as well, since they have the same amount of cards. So yeah, and if you guys are wondering how my collection is going for chapter 1 and 2, I am done with all of chapter 1 cards as well as chapter 2 for the photo cards. So basically I'm just missing one postcard, and it's the Yoshi black version card, I think, for chapter 2, and I am done with chapter 1 and 2. So right now I'm debating if I want to record a separate video for a completed chapter 1 and chapter 2, but I'm thinking it's better to compile it in one video, but I still couldn't find that last postcard that I need, and I feel like it will take me super long to find that, so I'm still debating if I want to post it separately. So please let me know what you guys think is better, if I should post it separately or just wait until I find that last postcard, Yoshi postcard. So yeah, that's how it's going with my other collections. And also these days I've been really into watching storing videos that doesn't have a lot of talking. So if you guys have watched my 17 binder storing binder video, my latest one, I didn't really talk a lot in that one, and I don't know, I really like that kind of video, but then I feel like it's boring if I'm storing a lot and I'm just storing cards without even talking, but I'm not really good at talking, so I prefer that one. But I'll try to talk in this one since I didn't really talk a lot on my unboxing for chapter 3. Anyways, I know I'm very late, but I want to talk about Mama. Y'all, Treasure, I mean, they're like not the best, but they did a really good job. For me, I think the member who stood out so much was Jonghwan. Like, when I watch it, oh my gosh, his gaze was crazy. He looks very different on stage, and I think he is very charismatic on stage. And I can see what YG saw in him, because like if you guys are like following Treasure Box, you guys know that not a lot of people likes Jonghwan, because like even the staffs are like showing violent reactions whenever Jonghwan is picked over like their favorite member, or like their favorite trainee, or someone that is like who's like a popular trainee. It's crazy how he saw so much potential in Jonghwan despite like all of the views of other people around him. And I kind of admire him for that, because no matter how shitty their company is, we all know that YG has one of the best artists, even though like not a lot of people really appreciate YG artists. So when I watched that Mama performance, all I can think about was Jonghwan. Like, he is crazy. I'm not saying the other members didn't do well, but then I feel like he shined so bright during that time. But everyone did so great. Like, that instrumental "I Love You" was super nice. It's crazy. And although they're a little awkward, it's their like first year. They didn't even debut. Like, their debut isn't even a year yet, but I think they did a really great job as a rookie group performing in that big stage. So I really enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll see some kind of like interaction with the senior groups and like the other groups reacting to Treasure, especially 17. Oh my god, I really want to see their reaction towards Treasure's performance. That's like what I've been waiting every time there's like a Mama. I really like enjoying fan cams of other artists reacting to other artists, just because it feels really nice to see someone talented appreciates another talent. It's very entertaining how they're trying to keep like a straight face and like trying not to move, but then there's like other idols who are just like really into it. I mean, we all know that a single glance, like if a boy group is like looking at a specific girl group, or if they're like reacting super well in this girl group while performing, a lot of fans will automatically assume that something's going on between them, or suddenly there's gonna be like an issue or shipping. So it gets really hard I think it's really hard for the boy groups and girl groups to interact. So I wish they will be free from that one day, and they can interact freely without people like assuming that they're together. Oh, now we are in Asahi, and I think I'm missing his last K-Town for you, and then I'm done with him. So yay for that. And in here I ran out of fillers, so I didn't really bother making one, just because I'm gonna remove it anyways. So that's gonna be empty for now until I make a new one. But yeah, so here we have Yedam. I think I have a lot of cards for Yedam compared to the other members, so that's a first, and I'm glad about that. What else can we talk about? Ooh, okay, so Treasure came out with like their line friends, right? They finally came out with a name for their characters, and it's called Throos. Is that how you pronounce it? Throos. I forgot, but I think the meaning was through friendship, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't really watched the live for that because I haven't seen anyone with an English subtitle for that live, but I'm so pumped about it. Like, I'm very excited to purchase Yoshi's doll. It's so freaking cute. Although I love everyone's character, I don't think I can purchase everyone, and I don't have enough space in my room because I do have some plushies already. I think I have RJ and like a random lion plushie, and then I bought like a plushie from my Just Select, and you guys will see that once I unbox my Black Friday haul from them. But that one is taking so long, but anyways, so I don't think I can purchase every character, so I think I'm just gonna be purchasing 4 characters because there are like some characters that really stood out for me and I really want to have. So I will for sure get Yoshi, of course. Yoshi is my baby, so I'll have to get Yoshi. And then I really like Podong, which is Jongwon's character. That one is so freaking cute. If you guys have seen like the bigger version of that plushie, oh my gosh, I would want it. I really do want to have it in my room. So I'm gonna get that for sure. And then I really like Som as well. And then after Som, I like Matetsu. But then I'm still debating if I want to get Matetsu. But it depends on the price, honestly. If it's like super expensive, I'll probably just gonna get 2 or 1. But if I can't afford it in a way, I think I'm gonna get 4 of them or 3. So yeah, those are my top 4 for the Through characters, and I can't wait to have them. And also the apparel that they were wearing during that live, I also really like Yoshi, but then I don't know, I've been spending so much on K-pop apparel, so I think I'm gonna stop. But it depends if it's like affordable, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like 100 or like 50 USD, but you don't know, I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, I'm super excited for that. But then I'm pretty sure Treasure is gonna release a season's greeting by this week, since they posted Blackpink last week Wednesday, and then they posted how do you pronounce the group's name? But anyways, they posted like the first season greeting like last week, and it's also Wednesday. So I'm thinking they're gonna release Treasure's season's greeting this Wednesday, or Icons or Winners, but I don't know, we'll see. And I will get that for sure. So really, oh my gosh. And then and I'm for sure their full album is just around the corner, so I have to be ready for that as well. Oh my gosh, I'm like super stressed out right now. And speaking of stress, you guys saw me struggle putting that Hyunsuk postcard, and it was just so hard. And then for those who are wondering why I have this fillers for some members and I don't have for some, is because the one with the fillers are the members that I was originally planning on collecting during the first round. I wasn't planning on collecting OT12 really for this for their album, for the first step series, but then I don't know, I got really into them so much that suddenly I find myself collecting them. But yeah, so I don't have a lot for postcards, but I've traded a lot already, and they're all on the way. I think I finished like Asahi's postcard set, and then I have the other Yoshi on the way as well. But yeah, but lately I've been really I don't know if I can say this, but I've been thinking of downsizing, honestly. I feel like Treasure is too much to handle, and I feel like I can't afford the incoming albums. But I don't know, I don't know yet. I'm like, my mind is not made up yet. But if I am gonna be downsizing, I'm probably just gonna keep 6 members, but it's not sure yet. I'm also thinking of like keeping like the first step series cards, and then for the next albums I'm not gonna be collecting everyone. But then we never know, because Treasure might not like have a lot of comeback in a year, so we will see how it goes. But for now I'm gonna be keeping everyone. So yeah, that's it for the cards that I have on hand. So I'm just gonna do a quick flip through, and then we will go to Blackpink. Now for my Blackpink, this binder is not really a specific binder for them. Basically, this binder is for the other groups that I have that is not Treasure or 17, and it also contains the cards that I have up for sale or trade. And as you can see, there's like a really flowery Jonghan on the side, but yeah, so here I have just some of my pulls from the album, as well as the K-Town For You pre-order benefit that I had when I ordered the How You Like That pre-release single, and I got Lisa for that. And that, oh my gosh, that pre-order benefit is freaking huge. It won't fit on a regular 9-pocket sleeve, so I'll have to think about that. But yeah, I pulled all members OT4 for this round, so I'm glad that I pulled everyone, because for the first ones I only pulled like Rose and Jenny, so that's kind of sad, but they all look good anyway. So yeah, so that's just how it looks. At first I was planning on like collecting all members for Blackpink, like all member cards for Blackpink, but then I've been really like unmotivated lately into collecting cards, so I think I'm just gonna keep what I have for now, and then we'll see how it goes in the future. But if I want to collect them, I do want to collect everyone. But yeah, this was the pre-order benefit, and as you can see, I compared it, and the size was super, oh, this K-Town For You are too big. I don't know why they did that, but I'm glad that they like printed it in a normal size this round. And I pulled Rose and Jisoo for this round, and they're so freaking pretty. I do want to get like one Lisa and Jenny, but K-Town For You cards for Blackpink is super expensive. Even like the regular cards are super expensive, and I guess it's because not a lot of people collect them, or so I thought. I don't know. But yeah, and then here I'm just gonna place this, what do you call this, like a boarding pass kind of concept, and yeah. And here are some of my pulls from their album. I got Jisoo for that card, and then that specific version. And then I have here, as you can see, there was some BTS cards there. But here I'm just placing the postcards that I got from the album, and I pulled 2 Lisa, 1 Jenny, and 1 Jisoo, and no Rose, which is kind of sad. And so I'm trying to trade 1 Lisa, but I don't know. For now, I'm gonna keep it like this. Not really into collecting girl groups, but then Blackpink really is shaking my world up right now. So I'm really trying to resist, but and then here we have some BTS cards, and I only have 3 BTS albums in my shelf, and that's the I Need You era and Run era, because I really like that era. And here I don't know how to place this cards, whatever you call it, so I think I'm just gonna place them back in their albums and then figure out a way to place them. But I also pulled this pre-order benefit from K-Town, but I think I'm just gonna sell it since I'm not really like a big poster fan, although I pulled Jisoo and Lisa and Rose, which are my top 2 in Blackpink, but I'll have to let that go. And I pulled Suga for that one. Oh my gosh, and I love Suga so much, so I'm glad I pulled him. And here are just some Akmu stuff as well, since I do collect Akmu. I love Akmu. And that's it pretty much. And then in here are just some of the cards that I have for sale and trade. Nothing much going on there, but yeah, so pretty much that's it for this binder. And that concludes my video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys in my next one.